The electric car market has been waiting for a real game changer, and honestly, it might have just arrived. Today, we're going to talk about the MG2, a car that's promising to make electric driving affordable for pretty much everyone.
I mean, it's the biggest question on everyone's mind, right? For years, that high price tag has been one of the main things stopping people from making the switch to electric.
But what if that big barrier is about to come crashing down? MG, a brand that's already got a reputation for great value, is stepping up with a car that's designed to tackle that price problem head-on. So, what is all the buzz about? Well, MG has officially confirmed that a new, smaller, and, this is the important part, much more affordable electric car is on its way. It's expected to be called the MG2, and this could really shake things up.
Now, you might hear this term B segment. What does that even mean? Well, just think of those small, super practical city cars, like a Ford Fiesta or a Renault Clio. By making an electric car this size and making it affordable, MG is basically opening the door for millions of drivers who felt priced out of the EV market until now.
All right, let's get into the stuff you really want to know. How much will it cost? How far will it go? And when can we get it? This is where the MG2 really starts to look impressive.
Let's start with the big one, the headline grabber, the price. MG is aiming for a starting price of around £20,000. I mean, come on, in a market where the average EV costs way, way more, this isn't just a price drop, it's a potential revolution. Okay, what about range? Because that's the other big concern. Well, the MG2 is expected to offer up to 280 miles, or about 450 kilometers, on a single charge. That is a seriously good number, putting it right up there with cars that cost a whole lot more. It makes it a real practical option, not just for zipping around town. So when can you actually buy one? The plan is for the car to be officially shown to the world in the second half of 2026, and then sales will start in 2027. So yeah, it's not that far away at all. So you're probably wondering, how are they doing this? Getting that price so low and that range so high? Well, a big part of the answer is their new E3 platform. Basically, by building the battery cells directly into the car's frame, they save a ton of space and cut costs. And a nice little bonus? It means you get a surprisingly roomy interior for a small car. But look, just because a car is affordable doesn't mean it has to be boring. MG is putting a lot of effort into giving the MG2 a real character and a cool design. And I think this quote from MG's design chief, Joseph Caban, just says it all. It gives you a real feel for what they're trying to create. He calls it a cute baby in the family, which paints a picture of a car with a lot of charm and personality. So this really drives the point home. They're not just making a shrunken-down version of their other car, the MG4. Nope. The MG2 is getting its own unique personality, and they're using their UK design studio to give it a really British feel. The ultimate goal, they want to build a car that just makes you smile. Of course, MG isn't the only one trying to do this. The race to create the perfect small, affordable EV is definitely on, and let me tell you, the competition is heating up. And when you put the numbers side by side like this, you can really see the MG2's potential. It looks like it'll go head-to-head with the Citroën EC3 on price, but offer way more range. And then when you look at the super stylish Renault 5, the MG2 is set to be more affordable and go further on a single charge. Pretty compelling. So let's step back for a second. What does this all mean? Why is this one little car getting so much attention? Let's look at the bigger picture here. And this really gets to the core of MG's whole strategy. They're not just trying to build the cheapest car possible, cutting corners everywhere. No, they're focused on what they call a strong value for money proposition. That means finding the perfect balance. A low price, combined with great range, modern tech, and a design that people will actually want. It's that combo that could really speed up the switch to electric cars for everyone. And that really brings us to the final big question. Could a £20,000 EV with a really good range actually change everything? The MG2 has the potential to be more than just another new car on the road. It could be the spark that finally gets millions of people into electric vehicles. We'll definitely be watching this one closely. Thanks so much for joining us for this explainer.